Hey, good morning, people out there. It's 11/7/2020, and they elected Joe Biden as president. Now, like I said in my other video, I did vote for Joe Biden just because I cannot stand Trump and his followers. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys are watching this, I'm sorry about that. I just don't like the way you guys just put this man on such a high pedestal like that, and just just didn't want to hear at the other people's side and just completely just influenced by whatever he said and influenced by Fox News because that's all you guys listen to, your rhetoric. Um, some of these conservative channels, I mean, they can't seem to fathom how Biden won. They want to say that he stole the election, that they still want to count votes. Now Trump wants to, send a couple of states to the courts and maybe send some to the Supreme Court, which might be Pennsylvania. I think the last time that something like this did happen was in Florida when Al Gore and Bush, and the separation there was only 500 votes. So Joe Biden won Pennsylvania by over 40,000 votes. So I don't think anything's going to change. I think you Trumpers and Trump need to just, man up to what happened and just concede and then just say that they lost the election, because somewhat democracy worked out this time. I know the first time when President Trump won, they said that the sleeping majority won the vote, and it made sense at the time. But I think the one thing that you can be thankful for Trump is that he really did awake a lot of Americans. He woke up a lot of young people too. He made the real sleeping majority go out and vote this year, which had Biden win the election this year by the majority votes and the electoral votes and the most votes ever by a U.S. president. Now, I don't think that's a reflection of what Biden is. I think that's more a reflection of what Trump was. People truly despise this man because he felt like, he truly divided the country. I'll say that, with pure confidence. I really do believe that, And if you look at the numbers of the country, the numbers say the same thing too. The country was so separated, and that's why we had record turnouts. Just even with me and my family, my kids are talking about politics, and I don't think this would have been the case if Hillary would have won the election 4 years ago. So I think Trump, in a way, is somewhat a blessing in disguise. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like he did a lot of horrible things in the sense of the way he handled the pandemic. Every life that was lost, which I lost one of my best friends to it, it's something that was real. It's something that really did happen, and I think he did a horrible job, talking about it the way he presented it to the country and his followers. He made it seem like it was something that was going to go away. It wasn't that serious, and he ended up getting it himself. So, I mean, that's karma at his best, working at his best, And he kept trying to sell all these different medications that he was taking. He was trying to profit off these things. So, the man he's not a real man in every sense of the word. He's not a true president. He's not a true leader of the country. He might be a leader of the people who really believe in him and everything he says, but he's not a leader of the whole country because this country is so diverse. This country is filled with so many different people, and I think everyone came out and voted for that. And I just think Trump needs to stop crying. He needs to stop, whining about how they cheated the election from him. I mean, he sounds like a little 80-year-old baby, that he just whines and he can't seem to fathom that he lost. Like, he can't get it in his own mind that he lost the election, and it's somewhat comical. It really is, because, I mean, most people are making fun of Biden, how he really can't handle his speeches. But if you see Trump, his last speech he made, I mean, he was stumbling all over the place. He couldn't read from the paper. He was sad looking. I mean, he just looked truly defeated, and the only way he can fight back is through all this rhetoric and all these lies and saying that he's going to take everything to court, that this is a fake thing. And all his followers are out there doing whatever he wants them to do, and it's sad and it's funny too at the same time. So you guys keep it up, because you guys are actually making a lot of us just laugh, because you guys just have no kind of facts when you guys bring them to the table. There's people all over the news saying that, there's no facts that's backing the Trump. And if you guys want to say the media is super biased, and even Fox News was the news that said that Biden had won, and now you Trumpers want to turn your back on the one news source that was holding you guys down this whole time. So, I mean, you guys are just burning bridges everywhere. You guys just need to just fess up to it and just be a man about the whole situation. You know, if you guys lost, then you guys lost. I mean, that's it. You know, there's no reason to fight. There's no reason to nothing like that. I think, like I said, I think Biden might do a better job in the sense of bringing the country together. I don't think he'll try to divide the country and make it a Democratic, Republican thing or a conservative and far progressive thing. I mean, I think he really is going to try to be down the middle and try to get things done. Now, obviously, the Republicans won the Senate, so I think this game will continue to be a game. Biden will probably try to pass some things, but then the Republicans can block it. So, you know, it's one of them things where it's politics. It's the way the game is played, and I think, like I told you guys in my last video, it's politics, but it's filled with real emotions. You know, people take this so seriously, and I feel like Trump was a president that was always joking around, playing around, making a mockery of the presidential seat. I mean, if that's the highest office in presidency, then how can you act like that? You know, you're supposed to be the leader of the free world. You're supposed to be, you know, presenting a beautiful person to all the young kids in the country, you know. But the way he presented himself was just completely childish, I mean, ignorant, and just not a man at all in every sense of the word. Just a liar, you know, just the way he used Mexicans to win his election. And for all you people that voted for Trump the first time, let's think about what he ran on too. You know, he voted for Mexico to build a wall, and Mexico did not build that wall. You know, that was his main selling point, was that, because everyone was talking about build that wall, all his rallies and all that, but they did not build the wall. They didn't even build that much of a wall anyways. So the one thing that he actually ran on, he failed, you know, and throughout his whole presidential seat, he failed. You know, the way he handled the pandemic, he failed that for sure, because he was making it seem like it was nothing when it was actually something truly serious. And we know now that he actually knew that how serious this pandemic was, but he didn't want to tell the masses. So, you know, I'm happy Joe Biden won. That way we could get Trump out of there and all his believers out of there too. And I just can't wait to see Trump walk out of the White House. You know, I think that's going to be something that we can all watch with some popcorn and whatever you guys like to drink, you know, have a drink and enjoy that, because it's going to be something so funny, so beautiful, and just to see his face, you know, it's going to be so funny. So I just want you guys to know that, you know, President Biden won the election. It was not stolen from him. If they're going to keep trying to fight this and let them fight it, it's just going to be a fight that's going to be going on deaf ears, because even their own newscast, Fox News, has already claimed Joe Biden the victor. So I don't know where you guys are going to go to just listen to Rush Limbaugh. I don't know what you guys are going to do. But throw away those signs, throw away those hats, throw away those shirts. And, you know, let's just move forward in this country, and let's see how we can truly make America great again. So you guys have a great day. Have a blessed day. And take care of yourselves and your family.